Of course, my final message to all the Ugandans out there is that make sure take so much care, take all the precautions that the president has put across. Wash your hands as much as you can. Keep social distancing. Don't go to close gatherings. Keep in your houses. Keep in the house locked down, and of course, sanitize as much as you can. A single opportunity that you get to wash your hands, please clean your hands with a maximum of 20 seconds. And most preferably, you should be able to use hot water for this. Keep safe, stay safe. COVID-19 is real, and I hope to see a better nation, a better universe when we recover from this. Otherwise, I remain yours truly, MC Pauma, Uganda's columnist, Africa's finest, speaking to you live from Spain in Madrid. Stay safe. So Anderson, that is some of the live feed that I could be able to get for you all the way from the streets here in Spain. But as I told you, the situation is quite really so tense, and it's actually been very hard to get some of this footage because, as I told you, the police, or call them the police here, is actually always monitoring the streets. They send out the drone cameras, of course, to be able to monitor all the streets that you're able to see right here. And of course, currently, just to let you know as well, in Spain, we have about a death toll of 4,800 currently right now as I speak, 27th of March, and we also have infections, of course, close to about 64,049. Now that is the state of Spain right about now as I speak. Anderson, allow me to let you go because it's not easy to get some of this material. I have a police car that is actually coming ahead of me, so I'll be able to get off this. But I should let you know that okay, I'll be able to not go ahead, but I'll be giving you much of this feed, of course, from my timeline. Alright, finally I happen to be just at the entrance of my, I should say, house, and guess what, of course on the other side is the street, and the street that I'm currently on is called Calle Ponzano. Alright, Calle Ponzano is actually one of the famous streets here in Madrid. It's best known for having the best restaurants, best known for having the best, all the facilities, all the restaurants are on this street that I'm speaking about. So I'll be giving you the live feed of whatever is happening on this street, and as you see in the background, the street is very empty, very empty, just as you see, and there is actually no one on this street. Yeah, so Anderson, this is the street that I'm telling you about. This street has got very many restaurants. It's best known for restaurants, but as you see, all cars are packed. Businesses are locked down. There is actually no one on this street. Apparently everybody is in their houses on the lockdown. And of course on the other side as well, I'll be giving you that other street. So as you see, this is some of the live feed that is coming from Calle Ponzano, and of course everything is locked down. There's nothing that is open. Everything is closed. All the houses are closed, all the cars are packed, everything has come to a standstill. So business is not going as usual, of course, as I told you. Everything is stopped, everything is shut down. You see very few people on the streets, all the restaurants quite closed, as you see. Now all these that are seeing, these are restaurants, okay? All these are restaurants that are closed. All these are restaurants. There's a saloon here as well that is quite closed. It's a saloon as well. So everything has come at a standstill. Everything has been paused. Business is not moving as usual, as I told you, Andrew. So actually, as we speak currently, and Anderson, the street that you see in front of me is actually called Rio Rosas. That street as well is actually very empty, as you see. We have cars passing by, one after the other, less people. As you see, there's one lady on the street right there. It's very hard to find people on the street. And of course, as you see, we are getting into spring, and you can see everything is on a lockdown. People are in their houses, and of course nobody on the street. Everything is packed down. And I take you through this street. As I told you, this street is called Calle Ponzano, and it's best known for the best restaurants around in Madrid. And as you see, everything's on a lockdown. All the streets are locked. Everything is currently locked down, as I told you. And as I told you earlier on, Luce, for the fact this is my desk, actually, I'm currently executing my tasks from home. I have a work from home option, so I log in from here, and I'm able to execute my job even when I'm away from office from this desk. So that's my setup currently. And of course, in a bit, I'll be also giving you, the view of my neighbors from my window, and of course, how the state is currently right now, so you can have a look at this. As you see, these are some of my neighbors right there. As you can see, the weather is quite cloudy today, the 27th, and it's quite, everything looks to be shut down. Everybody is inside their houses, as you see, right there. Everybody is keeping indoors and, of course, taking measures as per the lockdown. So that is my neighborhood, and everything is at a standstill, as I tell you right now in Spain. So nobody's on the balcony right now, but normally at about 8 p.m. every single day, people come out to their balcons and light up their balcons, and they applaud the social health workers. Of course, bid to thanking them for the good work they're doing to curb these infections and reduce the infection and treat those that are infected as well. So, as I told you, currently here in Madrid, in Spain, the entire Spain, I should say in general, the lockdown is actually very, very real. Everybody's staying in the house currently, and the lockdown has been, of course, pushed all the way up to 14th of April. That's when the lockdown here will be able to stop. But in case there is no improvement, of course, the government will go ahead to extend the lockdown. Now, many things have happened in this lockdown. We have had business freeze. Businesses have closed. I mean, restaurants. I mean, bars. I mean, clubs. Banks have closed. Schools have closed. So everything has been shut down. And of course, those who have the option of working from home, they are working from home. Just like me, I have an option of working from home. So I'll be just showing you my desk in a bit. But also, the police has been engaged in this to make sure that they can be able to curb the reduce on the infection rate by, of course, patrolling the streets each and every single time. And of course, the other technique they're doing is that they're sending out drone cameras. They're sending drone cameras to the streets to monitor the streets, and in case they get some info, some feed from streets that are not compliant to the lockdown rules, they of course get down to that street. So that's the situation currently here in Spain, and we have about 64,049 infections as of today, the 27th of March, and we have about 4,800 death cases recorded already. And of course, we lost also a soul, a 52-year-old woman, a social health worker who of course died in the process of helping out to get the life of some of the infected patients. So everybody's on a lockdown, everybody's in the house, no movements. And of course, in Spain now, the culture here is that every single day at about 8 p.m. People move to their house balcons, and of course they get to applaud for about 5 minutes, just as a way of appreciation to the social health workers for the good work they are doing. So COVID-19 is real, and whatever you're watching this from, please stay safe as much as you can, keep indoors as much as you can, keep social distancing, sanitize, and of course wash your hands as much as you can, just as the World Health Organization tells us. So also, Spain currently is or on a lockdown, as I've told you, and everything is at a stop. Okay, the streets are empty, nobody's on the streets, everybody's in their house, and of course we are trying to keep social distancing. Hello Uganda 256. First things foremost, I just to introduce myself to you, for you the first timers, I go by the names Olanya Daniel Pauma, aka MC Pauma, and of course I'm an ex-journalist. I'm an ex, motivational speaker, and of course the ex-ambassador of MTN Uganda. That is Caller Tune Awards. Now, just to let you know, I'm of course speaking to you live and direct all the way from Spain down here in Madrid. And time check right about now is just 12:20. It's afternoon time, and of course I was requested by a brother, in this industry, someone who was put a mark to this industry, Anderson Luze, to give you the live updates of the current situation that is happening right now in the world. That is the COVID-19, all right, the coronavirus, which has swept the entire universe, the entire world. So we pray that this, of course, comes to an end, but I'll be taking you through live updates, what's happening here in Spain. I'll be updating you and taking you through the streets as well, that you can see for yourself. But first thing first is that you are the solution to this, and of course, you should take personal care and personal initiative as you are directed. That is, of course, by washing your hands as much as you can. Every single opportunity that you get, make sure that you wash your hands. Use those sanitizers. If you cannot afford a sanitizer, make sure that of course you can get yourself any disinfectant. You can use alcohol as well. It's been of course guaranteed to be a preventative maintenance. Now I'm going to be moving out to the streets, but currently we're in a house lockdown, but I have my my work ID here, so I'm going to try to use my work ID and step out of this house, go to the streets, and I'll give you the live feed, the current situation on the streets, how it's happening. And of course, just in case, for protective measures, if the police stops me, I can be able to show them this ID that of course I'm going to work, and of course I'll be safe. All right, so come on a tour with me and let's say